Welcome to JNUC 2021, everyone. It is such a pleasure to host all of you virtually for the second year. My name is Suraj Mohandas, and I am the Senior Director of Strategy for Education Vertical. Jamf has served educational institutions since the beginning, and it is an absolute honor for us to serve tens of thousands of educational organizations globally. Together, we empower tens of millions of students. This ongoing journey would not be possible without the help and support of all of you. So, thank you. In this State of Union presentation, you will hear from a diverse group of Jamfs that are working hard on some really interesting innovations and projects to bring ongoing value to all of you and the education community. In addition to me, you will hear from the following presenters. Dave leads our community outreach, including the impactful innovation hubs. Aaron, our product marketing manager for education, is an Apple Distinguished Educator himself with years of hands-on education experience. Dr. Emily Froese, who is an ex-educator and principal with years of classroom and leadership experience. And last but not least, Sam Alcock, the product manager from Wandera, with several years of experience in delivering mobile security products. As you can see, we have assembled a great group of individuals to bring a wonderful round of updates on the state of education and our vision forward. Before we dive into the exciting updates from the team, I wanted to take this opportunity to reaffirm our commitment to partner with you and everyone else surrounding students to empower their success. Our purpose and mission is exactly that, to empower student success. Student success is about getting each learner to their desired goal or outcome by creating a safe, nurturing, and optimal learning environment. As you can imagine, we cannot empower student success without involving the larger ecosystem, supporting them, starting with talented IT professionals like all of you, but also others that you see on this image, such as education leaders like superintendents, educators, parents, carers, and our partners. Only by engaging and serving this larger ecosystem can we create the tools and systems that truly empower student success. We intend to empower the educational ecosystem by focusing on three main strategic pillars. One, we will focus on optimizing the Apple Enterprise Management Platform for the needs of the educational institutions. This means focusing on elements of our AEM platform that make it easier for all of our education customers to engage with us, driving new innovations and bolstering the overall performance of the platform. Two, we want to supercharge the education workflows by enhancing our education app workflows, IT workflows, and also providing additional education to be able to truly leverage these powerful education workflows. Three, we intend to partner closely with other innovative organizations, products, and partners to serve the education vertical to deliver a complete Apple experience. So with that, I will turn it over to the team to walk you through some of these exciting updates.
Thank you. I'm Aaron Webb, Product Marketing Manager for Education, and I'm super delighted to take you through our education product enhancements and workflows. Kicking off with Jamf Pro. Last September, we introduced the new Jamf Teacher App for Jamf Pro, giving K-12 schools using Jamf Pro the free iOS and iPadOS app to provide their teachers they support with basic management of their student school-issued devices from a single dashboard. The addition of Jamf Teacher proved valuable for schools as they adapted to the sudden shift in teaching remotely, but remains more powerful than ever today as schools reflect and develop their teaching and learning practice from what they've learned over the last year. With the shift to remote, we also recently announced TeamViewer integration with Jamf Pro to remotely manage Apple devices. This allows our customers to intuitively remotely access and manage employee and student devices from anywhere in the world, a huge driver for IT efficiency and end user productivity. With our Jamf Pro 10.32 release, we have also seen our education workflows extend into healthcare. The update now offers the ability for Jamf Parent to manage a temporarily associated hospital-owned patient bedside iPad during a patient's stay. This is a huge step in supporting students regardless of their location. This request comes from our fantastic community, Jamf Nation, and has led to a superb involvement to offer for the first time education workflows to other verticals. Finally, self-service has taken the ability to empower end users to the next level in the shift to anywhere learning with instant access to resources, content, and trusted apps through a single click. So moving into our Jamf School enhancements. With Jamf School, the growth has been phenomenal, and our commitment to making our platform even better is growing rapidly each day. We've made enhancements to ensure the best experience works regardless of scale, and our performance enhancements ensure that we are never a barrier to your workflows. While the majority of Jamf School customers deploy iPad, the shift to provide the same education workflows to Mac management with Jamf School is growing. With M1 Mac and the ability to run iOS and iPad OS apps, Microsoft and Google running on Apple, and a total economic impact report to support the adoption, Mac is now a more viable choice for education. In addition, we have also recognized the workflows from other products and have made it much easier for teachers to proctor high-stake exams from the Jamf Teacher App. And we have also doubled down on the education integrations in our solution marketplace, bringing simplified teaching and learning workflows of Shobi and Explain Everything powered by Jamf. Our enhancements don't just stop with IT. We extend these workflows and empower student success by ensuring those personas who support students are empowered with their very own tools. Jamf Teacher has seen a number of enhancements in the last 12 months, including the addition of the Jamf Teacher App for Mac OS for Jamf School, as well as recently proctoring feature which extends into the Jamf School student app. This only enhances the existing communication and app update workflows to provide students with the tools they need to support their learning. To round it off, we introduced the Jamf Parent app for Android, recognizing the equality in supporting student success, and for schools who choose to deploy Apple to their students, we believe parents should be not excluded if they don't have an Apple device. A true statement in supporting the use of Apple and Jamf to empower student success. Last year, we introduced the Jamf Assessment app to provide schools with a simple method for remote proctoring, allowing Arrive remote proctoring on student iPad, ensuring educational progress in any environment. The Jamf Assessment app allows a proctor to see both live recording of the screen and video of the student through the camera, meeting high-stakes exam security requirements. We're excited to have made the workflow even easier by bringing the ability to proctor high-stake exams right from within the Jamf Teacher app. The development of our apps and the product workflows focus specifically on educational needs, ensure that we always stay true to our North Star, bringing together those personas who are built around the core of what education means. Student success is in our DNA and in the heart of our education offering, which doesn't end at our products. We know that teachers have many hats to wear, and technology is just another thing for them to learn and use. Professional development is key, and supporting the needs of educators to learn and grow to support student success is vital. On the 1st of September, we will launch a brand new training program focused on educators and the workflows within our Jamf Teacher app. I'm going to hand over to Dr. Emily Roberts-Froese to take you through these fantastic additions to our education offering.
Thank you, Aaron. And in an effort to raise awareness of the Jamf Teacher app, our team took this opportunity to create a virtual professional learning experience to empower our users. We know many schools use Jamf to manage their Apple devices, but we don't know how many of them are making use of the full ecosystem Jamf offers. Feedback shows that teachers are unaware of the powerful tools that are in their school already and that have made the purchase of Jamf. By introducing Jamf Educator, the ed tech and teacher can take a journey to ensure they know what apps are available to them and how they have the ability to enhance their classroom experience, simplify workflows, and free up valuable time for both the educator and IT professional. In looking at the tracks, the educator track has these highlights. It's specific to the teacher in the classroom. We really want to empower the educator, to use our Jamf Teacher app. There's a try and apply simulation within the platform. We really wanted to focus on classroom management, and we wanted to award you for completing each stop with professional development credit. And at the end, you are awarded with a certificate and a badge so you can proudly share with the learning community that you are a Jamf educator. Our EdTech coordinator track is very similar to the educator track, but this track provides the coach or the trainer support in facilitating the professional development. We wanted to make this a usable tool for you to present in a half day of professional learning or allow educators to do it on their own. You have the same access to the learning opportunities, the badge, and the certificate. When you enter the user experience, you're going to come to the platform that looks like this, and you can hop on the train as an educator or as an ed tech, and you also have some extended learning opportunities for you as well as integration and tools. And once you're complete, you get your credit. You've earned your badge, you've earned your certificate, and we want you to proudly share that in social, with your teacher friends, with your learning organizations, everyone you can talk to. We want you to shout it from the rooftops that you have become a Jamf educator. And in my role as a leadership executive here at Jamf, my partner and I have created some summer sessions called Jamf sessions to provide engaging thought leadership activities that are paired with practical advice for teachers, administrators, and other educators to help you prepare for the upcoming school year. We will be hosting another series in the winter, and we would love to hear from you as a possible speaker or participant. But not only did we talk to K-12 leaders, we also talked to high ed folks. As you can see here, these were some of our offerings, and we look forward to talking to you again soon in the winter. Now to take you through the various community outreach initiatives, I'm going to hand it over to Dr. Dave Saltmarsh.
Thank you, Emily, and hello, everyone, and thank you. I can't believe it's JNUC. I remember in 2011 when I attended my first JNUC as a customer, the sense of community that I had that drew me into Jamf, and then I joined in 2013. I've had many roles in Jamf, been in many departments, and now I get to be in a brand new community relations department focused on our community education initiatives. And I started with thank you, because if it wasn't for the growing community that we have and all of your encouragement, this program would not have grown to what it is. And in fact, our biggest focus is the Matter Innovation Hub program. And now we have 15 locations globally, with 5 in the United States. And yes, I said 15. Some will remember back in 2017 when we launched our initiative in Haiti with a facility that was based out of a volunteer program. And now we've grown to, like I said, 15. And some will remember in 2018 when we had a mobile center parked out in front of a conference, the conference center, and we were hoping to enlist other partners. And many contributed individually. And today, 2 of the locations have been totally funded by a customer, both a facility in Afghanistan, where some of the kids, the young girls have returned to school, and another facility in Minneapolis at the Little Earth community, a Native American Indian organization in Minneapolis. We also had another customer, Secret, who not only helped out financially of Jamf, but also has sent a team to Zimbabwe to participate, and their technology skills actually came in very helpful to us when we were there. Oh, and people, by the way, my biggest fear of doing presentations is always the clicker, and now I have this online clicker, and my phone keeps going to sleep. It's making me very nervous. So let me just try to get this out of the way. And for some reason, Dave is having clicker problems. They said to wait a second. So I'm just going to keep talking, which I'm really good at doing. I mentioned our other partners. I finished with Secret. Lock and Charge has been there the whole way with us. They've helped out at every facility putting a storage cabinet in. We've had some new partners in our locations that, some are helping in certain locations like Sphero Education, Osmo Learning, Belkin, and now we have Van Robotics with their robotic tutor for math and reading, and it's been amazing. This is the team of Secret. Now, our partnership has really grown beyond that first VTO trip in 2017. And yes, we've seen some setbacks. But thanks to another partner, the notion of out of crisis comes opportunity couldn't be more strong. We have a program in Uganda at Malaika House, and it has thrived over the last year and a half. That's seen many locations close for periods of time. And I'm very thrilled. I'm actually in a brand new innovation hub down in St. James, Minnesota. It's our day 2. Students are coming in any second. Students have returned in Zimbabwe. Students have returned in Haiti. So I'm really thrilled about that. But in Malaika House, which started in thanks, wake up my phone, to one of our own Jamfs, who many people are well aware of, Jenny Asaba. She wrote a Jamf Nation Global Foundation grant that helped get some funding to support the 40 orphans at Malaika House. And those students have been able to increase their experience over this last year and a half and flourished with STEAM and STEM curriculum. And the program now relies on another third-party partner led by Dave Myers of EdLink Solutions. They're the primary partner, and now they've increased their funding for more iPads and more EdTech technology to triple the original single station site location there. And I'll end with a thank you and then wanting to encourage any other organization who wants to partner specifically in the Matter Innovation Hub program. And again, we have other education initiatives, but this is where we really are looking for other partners. Please consider reaching out to Matter NGO and seeing if you want to get involved. Thank you so much, and I'll love to pass it on now.
Great. Thank you, Dave. Like said, I am a product manager from Wandera and looking at data policy. And now we're going to look at kind of safe internet and how it is relevant to education. So students have always needed access to the internet, and right now it's been needed more so than ever. It's how they're able to access online classrooms, research for a project, watch YouTube videos, communicate with friends, but now also teachers, pick up a hobby, watch their favorite TV show, play online games. And really the rise of internet usage amongst students over the past 12 months has been really staggering. There was an interesting study done this year or last year in the US where parents were asked how much time their kids spent on their internet devices pre-COVID and post-COVID. And pre-COVID, their kids would spend around 3 hours or less. And after COVID, we're now seeing it 4 hours or more with big jumps up in the 8 to 9 hours and kind of more than 9 hours category. So Wandera's content filtering engine has been protecting end users and organizations in thousands of different businesses across the globe today by preventing access to harmful, inappropriate, not permitted, and even high bandwidth content online. So looking at the stats for so far this year, Wandera has filtered over 100 million requests every single day. We've blocked over 10.5 million of those, which is based on customer policy. Customers have over 160 categories to choose from, and that leverages the deep database of URLs which we've classified. So that's over 2 million URLs in our database today, and 1 million of those are classified as adult. Looking at the big picture of everything in the policy space, Wandera's customers can choose to block categories within those sort of 4 areas there. So harmful, inappropriate, not permitted, high bandwidth, and also have an option to enforce Google Safe Search. We're also really excited to announce partnerships with the Internet Watch Foundation and the Canadian Centre for Child Protection, which do amazing work protecting children from child exploitation online. So there's great partnerships there. And with the categories available today, which we're able to block and control, we can now address a number of regulations which are important in education. So the first one being SIPA, and also the UK Keeping Children Safe in Education, which was just updated in September, so it's all ready to go. We support a full range of devices, so it's not just Apple devices. We run on iOS and iPad, of course, but Samsung, Samsung Android, Windows, and macOS is coming very soon. So hopefully this gives you like a really good picture on how enterprises are leveraging Wandera's content filtering engine to protect their users today. And with the recent acquisition of Wandera into Jamf, we're really excited to bring this same level of protection to schools all over the world. So I think that's it. So from me, Suraj, Emily, Aaron, and Dave, thank you so much for listening, and enjoy the rest of JNUC.